Okay, so I know we just recently learned the RE verbs, and those are awesome. I hope you're practicing those RE verbs and working on those new endings. We also recently learned the exceptions for CER and GER verbs. Now we're going to learn one other exception for the ER verbs. It's not for all of them, but it's a few of them that are listed over here on the right. We'll go over those soon. But right here we're talking about préférer, to prefer, and ajouter. And these are irregular, not because of the endings. The endings are very normal, but the difference is the accent. In the infinitive, préférer is an accent aigu, and ajouter doesn't even have an accent. So, but because, again, what is the most important thing with French? Most important thing is always the pronunciation. So we're going to have to flip around and kind of change some accents on both of these. So let's look what happens. Again, in the infinitive, it's an accent aigu, and it's pronounced préférer. Do you hear how it's the same sound every time? Préférer. E. Because of the two accents, and because ER makes the same sound. But when we get rid of the ER, it's really hard to say je préfère. It's awful, and it doesn't flow well. So they flip it to an accent grave for these four. For the nous and the vous, it remains an accent aigu. But for the je, tu, il, elle, and the il, elle, we're going to flip it backwards to an accent grave. And the pronunciation changes. Je préfère, tu préfères, il préfère, elle préfère, on préfère, il préfère, elle préfère. It's a whole lot easier to say, it flows a lot better, sounds better, and it's way easier. But it's really important that you memorize préférer, inspirer, and répéter. On these three verbs, for the je, tu, il, and il forms, you're gonna have to flip it to an accent grave, okay? Ajouter is very similar, but instead of flipping it, it doesn't have an accent in the infinitive form. So we're just gonna add it in. Because again, it's we pronounce this ajouter. It's an e caduc, ajouter. But here, we can't say j'ajoute. It doesn't flow well, it doesn't sound nice. So they add the accent grave and it becomes j'achète, tu achètes, il achète, elle achète. We don't have to have it here because we can say nous achetons, vous achetez, exactly like in the infinitive. But here again, we need the accent grave. Elles achètent, ils achètent. Okay, other verbs that are like this, go ahead and repeat after me. Amener, amener, lever, and promener. Okay, so on this one you'll put the accent on the lève, the first E, and this one you'll put it here, here, and here. Okay.